move around the map more, and especially with Corrupted Disciple and his mobility and his levels, basically. He's still sitting at level 10, which is 2 levels higher than anyone on the Hellborn team. So as we have potential action in them, I thought it was just...
Yeah, they're all kind of bunching up there, sitting on either side of the river, as Corrupt Disciple is going to lead the charge here. Unfortunately, the Engineer Keg does miss. Oh, the Electric Tide does land on Magnus, though. Magnus not taking too much damage just yet, as he is in a Steam Bath, but he's going to go down. Yes, he is. The turret's thrown out. It's going to pick up the kill on the Illusionary Sandwraith, and that's about it. But yeah, now the Hellborn's trying to run in here and get maybe a little pickup, but I don't think that anyone's really low enough to... Oh, never mind. That really hurt Hellbringer. Wow, that did a lot more damage than I thought it would. I guess Hellbringer doesn't have much of anything, does he? Nope. Well, he has his Steam Boots, but yeah, still only 986. That Crippling Volley took a large chunk of HP. But nice exchange there going out in favor of the Legion, I believe it was. Yeah, I think. My memory's horrible. But we've got Engineer for the Legion team here, sitting on a portal key already. Wow. I was just going to mention his farm, and I clicked on him, and I was like, what the? Portal key? So I don't know if that was used in the last battle there. I didn't see it, but not to say that it couldn't have been. As Magnus is charging after the Sandwraith, he doesn't really have any follow-up for it, though. I mean, his teammate's not following. I guess he was expecting Bloodhunter to try and join in on the fun, but Bloodhunter's like, nah, dude, I'm 0-3. I'm not really having that good of a time yet. I don't want to run into a trap. So.
Yeah, that kind of sums up what the Hellborn have been playing like in the beginning. Honestly, they've been a bit disorganized, and I get that comes obviously because they're not really a team. It's just kind of a bunch of the high-tier players stuck together, and they just don't. They're not on the same page, it looks like, whereas the Legion have been moving around, have been warding well, have been using runes to their advantage, as we saw in the middle there, and it looks just like the Hellborn haven't really decided when they want to go in and when they want to run.
Oh, we got an initiation coming in here. We have an Invisible Bloodhunter came out. Did he get the Rupture off is the question there. I think he did go ahead and get it off, but kind of late into the fight, as he's going to go ahead and run to his death from the poison. A little bit of an ill-conceived initiation there, as they were kind of all separated, and I don't even think... Did their Sandwraith help him out with an ultimate? Nope, it was down. But now we've got Magnus going to be going down. Chu there desperately running. He's going to go down, lose another intelligence, and a double tap actually going out for Sebuska. See, he managed to pick up, what was Wretched Hag, I guess was the other one. Didn't see that, but picked up Wretched Hag as well.
Yeah, Wretched Hag just got caught in the middle of the ultimate there. I don't know, it's just, again, no wards in the bottom. They couldn't see anything in the forest to the left there. They didn't know that there were 3 heroes there. It looked like there were only 1 in the lane, and they're just walking in one by one, and that's what's going to happen, and now they're going to lose a tower because of it.
Yeah, I mean, they do actually have 2 people from the same clan, at least, going for them, I guess, on the Hellborn side. They have Raiko, and they have Wafamagad. And those are both players from DWI, for those of you who are not familiar. But they do have both of those. And, oh, looks like Bloodhunter had the blood sight there, what is it called? Blood sense. And he's going to go ahead and decide to TP out of there and just avoid Corrupted Disciple altogether. But, yeah, I forgot what I was going with on that. But, yeah, they got the same teammates there, and yeah. Bloodhunter killed people. And I think we're back to where I started.
Yeah, just a little disorganized, but, that happened. Corrupted Disciple has actually picked up a Frostburn, and looks like he's, or not a Frostburn, an Icebrand.
Icebrand, yeah. Frostburn's the next stage.
Probably going to, go for the Frostburn there, as he's picked up those agility things.
Yeah, Fleet Feet, I guess is what they're called. I never have actually paid attention to it, so... But yeah, he does have those, and that means that he will probably be going for a Firebrand, and then that will mean that he'll be going for Frostburn. And Dee Wretched Hag just running around, not really doing anything. Oh, she went ahead and picked up something from the courier. I guess it finished... I didn't see what it finished, but it finished either her boots or Talisman of the Exile, and I'm guessing boots.
Sandwraith is actually... Oh, Hellborn Sandwraith is in trouble.
Yeah.
On the bottom. There was a nice bookie in by Toronto there using his ultimate to kind of catch him out.
Yeah, we got the Rupture coming off on the other Sandwraith, the Legion Sandwraith, middle there, but nothing going to come of it, as Magnus was forced to get out of there because he was tower diving very heavily. And oh, the Sandwraith ultimate's going to go out, and he's going to try and pick up the kill on Bloodhunter. Is he going to go ahead and go to his illusion? No, he's not. Does he have a sand missile coming up? Oh, he doesn't have mana for it. Oh, but he doesn't need it as Corrupted Disciple finishes the job with another Electric Tide. As that Tide has just been devastating this game. He's been landing some really nice ones and, you know, managing to finish off those low HP heroes. And it's, you know, it's showing in his gold per minute here, which he is up to 386 gold per minute. And if he can maintain that, he is going to be very, very hard to stop late game, as Corrupted Disciple can be just so devastating once he gets his damage built up.
Yeah, most definitely, and he is doing what he needs to be doing at the beginning of the game here. He's roaming around the map, he's ganking, they're pushing the mid. Actually, in the meantime, while they push this mid, Forsaken Archer is sitting top and took out that tower, and she's increasing her farm as well. So she's now sitting at 329. So Ryko on that Forsaken Archer is doing a really good job despite all of these pushes, and while the Legion is kind of forced to fall back now, Forsaken Archer is now going to eventually teabag.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Bloodhunter just has to be, like, so upset right now. And he's just going to tower dive. He doesn't give a damn anymore. He's going to go up here. He's going to try and get the kill onto Sandwraith. Is he going to get it? Yes, he does. And it goes ahead and heals him back up. So definitely a little bit of gutsy play there. As he's still got his flight going. What's... Oh, TP'd out. I was wondering how long... Maybe that flight lasts... Oh, no, Hellbringer is going down. That's where that was. As the smackdown does go out for SK's Cardinal, as he picks up the kill onto Sebuska there on that Hellbringer. When Hellbringer actually has been having a really good game so far. I mean, up until then, he was 5-1. Now he's 5-2. His gold per minute has been maintaining a pretty solid level there at around, you know, closer to 300. So seeing a good amount of play from him there. Of course, it's, you know, it's Sebuska, but, you know, you can say that with a lot of these here. They're these people here, but Sebuska is probably one of my favorite people, since, you know, we have those awesome gladiator games that we mention every time we do a cast.
The good old days.
The good old days. What was that, like 5 weeks back? Oh man, days were crazy back then. But we got Corrupted Disciple and Engineer. They're going to run up here in the woods. They're going to try and find... Nope, not going to find him, as he had that innate sense granted to him from this Ward of Sight that allowed him to know that they were doing that. And he decided to book it instead of getting that last kill. And now Engineer just kind of... Nope, he's going to creep. He's creeping.
Frostburn finished on Corrupted Disciple. Very, very early Frostburn at less than 20. So that's always good to have and a great item for him, and increases his move speed as well, as he can disassemble it and make it into a Geometers and Frostburn Skull later. So that's a great pickup for Corrupted.
Forsaken has picked up her Warhammer. Do you think she's going to go ahead and go with the Shrunken Head here right next?
That would be my guess, yeah.
Yeah, that would be my assumption. I mean, she has Ring of the Teacher, which is kind of a little peculiar at the moment, but I'm sure it's for something. And Bloodhunter, no real interesting pickups there. Bloodhunter's been having a really hard game. I always look forward to seeing Bloodhunter in games. I want to see him actually played out to his full potential. But he got so screwed in this early part of the game there, and that's his part. That's his time to shine, is to get the early levels. And Vindicator's gonna go down. Sorry, guys. But yeah, he went down to the Wretched Hag and Sandwraith harass there. And oh, apparently Waffmagod's disconnected. And what's he doing? Oh, he's tanking Ancients. No worries. Didn't even know he disconnected.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got Viz Engineer hunting a Magmus. Don't think he's gonna get him though. Nope.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bloodhunter is, like, in my opinion, one of the worst heroes in the game.
I don't think that there'd be many that would argue that.
He's so extremely situational, and it just sucks in a situation like this when actually Sandwraith's going to get caught out, and Engineer was kind of blocking him there while invisible, so great job. And 4 Legion heroes again, and Magnus is going to have to try and run away with his life, and it looks like he won't be able to.
I was watching the wrong Sandwraith. I knew this would be a problem.
Oh. Sorry.
But no, it's okay. Yeah, I was like, what, action? Yeah. Blue and green or something. Yeah, or we could actually call them by their given names. That would actually be some helpful. Of course, then I'm going to forget which color's which. Scandal's the green one, right? But we've got a push going out middle here as the defense tower is dropping pretty quickly to the Engineer Tinker. Magmus sitting off to the side here. Chew on that Magmus too, so we're going to have to see, is he going to go for it? He starts his ultimate up. Is he going to jump out there? Yes, he is. He goes ahead and gets onto the Sandwraith. but unfortunately didn't manage. He did a lot of damage, but it wasn't enough as he's going to go down now. Oh my god, Champion of Newerth on freaking Corrupted Disciple. Ouch. Sorry, I should be covering this. But Bloodhunter and, yeah, he's trying to hunt him down here. Don't know if he's going to get it or not. Oh, he doesn't get, oh. I thought with that debuff he would get the heal, but didn't even get that, so very unfortunate there.
He didn't get the last hit.
Yeah, well, it adds the debuff, remember? That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, right,
It
right.
adds the
Yeah,
1.5 second debuff. I think that this one has that in it. I haven't even checked. What is it? Game info? GI? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, if you just hover over the skill, it tells you. You realize.
Oh. We will see.
Leaves a lingering debuff on enemy heroes for 1.5.
Oh, okay. I was skipping to the bottom of it because I assumed it would be there, but instead it's.
That's okay. I'll
up
teach
at
you
the
how to
top
read.
part of it. It's okay.
As engineer in the middle, actually, it's gonna initiate here on Wretched Hag. Wretched Hag was sitting really low, and she's gonna go down.
Very unfortunate there. Yeah, he's just sitting there, and I mean, Magnus was there. I don't know why. For a second there, I thought that he was on the Legion team, but I don't know why. You know, Chu didn't try and do so. I think maybe he got silenced when he walked into that and was kind of just wandering around after that point, but youch. So we're sitting right now, it's 19-12. The experience lead has gone in favor of the Hellborn, actually, for now, until this next hero goes down, possibly. Which Engineer does get a nice turret off there, stopping the pursuit from Forsaken Archer and Sandwraith, but Forsaken Archer going to go down. Oh! And the cast inadvertently landing on Bloodhunter as he teleported in there. But they're going to go ahead and try and turn around now and get something off. I don't know if going for Sandwraith is the best thing, since he is the one that has anti-damage stuff. So, yeah, now Magnus is stuck here, and he's going to probably, maybe not. Oh, Bat Blast went out. It was a good effort, but just barely missed. Wow, yeah, it's so strange that they don't have, that many supports for the stuns and etc. You're kind of relying, really, look at the Legion side. You've got Engineer with his stun cask, and then you've got nothing. You have slows, but you don't have any stuns for any of that. So Magnus is trying to get away here. I'm trying to follow him with the camera, sorry guys. He does go ahead and Steam Bath, which is going to buy him some time, but yeah, that kick's going to come out. Oh, the Malthus ultimate, and the Vindicator ultimate as well to go ahead. Yeah, I think that they went ahead and did real bad. So, yeah. They took him down, but certainly a little excessive. As it is a 22-13 lead, so maybe they're feeling a little confident, maybe a little overconfident. Is Hellbringer's maybe going to die? Maybe not. Because apparently I can't tell anymore. But yeah, they have one stun over there, which is the Engineer Keg. They've got Silence with the Engineer Ultimate. They got plenty of slows. But we've got Magnus over here on the Hellborn. Forsaken Archer has a... that actually doesn't stun anymore, does it? It just actually pins, correct? So, yeah, I guess it's just a really light stun game, which is very detrimental for trying to bring down some of these big guys. And they keep focusing on the Sandwraith, which... I know that that's important to do, but he's kind of one of the hardest people to take down at the given moment. Well,
it's true. There's not a lot of stuns, as you said, but there's so many slows. Whoa. And Bloodhunter's picked up his Helm of the Black Legion.
That's peculiar.
It's okay. It's good for jungling, but the issue here is that Bloodhunter hasn't really been left to get a lot of farm, that the Legion have had so many wards up in the Hellborn jungle that there hasn't been a break in the action, basically. And, I don't know. He just needs to get a lot more farm than he's been getting, and the Legion have been doing a good job moving around the map and cutting them off.
Typically when I see Bloodhunter being played, I see him go really high damage, output, because his damage, as it is kind of low. It's not super low or anything, because it's not really to the late game, but his damage progression, and whenever I've played him in 2v2, seems to be so poor comparatively. But he's going the defensive route. He has his Iron Shield, has the Helm of the Black Legion, stacking up there on those, I guess. and then has a ring mail. Probably going to go for a barbed armor maybe to keep himself in the fight a little longer, but
Yeah, it's possible. Usually you'd see